More than 600,000 people go missing each year in the United States, according to the DOE Network, a volunteer organization that works to help law enforcement bring closure to cold cases.
The DOE Network was one of the first creations of volunteers who took on the task of creating a centralized repository of information about missing persons. And
Deborah Halber is the author of a book on the phenomenon of amateur sleuths called The Skeleton Crew. She explains how amateur detectives are helping to solve decades-old cases with just their computers and information from a central location like the DOE Network. Information about Jane and John Does range from physical descriptions to artist sketches and information on the circumstances surrounding the person's disappearance or recovery.
This is the kind of information that they have at their disposal to go through and to look and to pore over. They have made some truly remarkable connections.
Then how do these amateur sleuths then begin to interface with law enforcement?
I think in the early days, some of those interactions with law enforcement didn't go very well. I think they were trying to compile information. First of all, to create the databases that they had set up, they would call law enforcement directly. And in some jurisdictions, that was frowned upon.
And does that evolve over time?
In some places, it did. There's still resistance in some pockets, but over time, law enforcement realized they needed more eyeballs.
What really changed was when I
New Hampshire Public Radio reporter Jason Moon says the identification of the Bear Brook murder victims by a civilian sleuth proves it's hard to dismiss the work of amateur detectives.
With someone like Becky Heath, who actually found and submitted, a tip that led to the identification of 3 of the victims in her free time. Something that law enforcement hadn't been able to do for 30 odd years. You also have to be aware that it can be a tricky endeavor, sometimes reopening very difficult stories from the past, and maybe they have the wrong idea about who's responsible, and that can cause, a lot of pain.
Some amateur detectives are inspired to dig deep on cases that are much more routine and usually don't involve criminal behavior. That's true of a group of volunteers around Massachusetts who help track down lost family pets.
It's creative detective work.
Beth Core's full-time job is organizing daytime playgroups for dogs.
I started out in management consulting and financial services, and when I turned 40, I said, I'm not going to do this anymore. And I wanted to do something that I was really passionate about, and I started a dog care business.
In her free time, she runs Missing Dogs Massachusetts, a nonprofit she co-founded in 2015.
We've recovered over 1,000 dogs in 2021. We're not marketing anything, we're not selling anything.
Pierce Juckett asked for help last spring after his newly adopted rescue dog, Bozeman, bolted from the back of his car.
He was like the fastest thing I'd ever seen. He was just gone within seconds.
In Metro West, if someone posts about a dog missing, it takes probably about 3 to 7 minutes before I'm tagged into the conversation.
Kelly McPherson volunteers with Missing Dogs Massachusetts. When she's not selling real estate, she reunites missing dogs with their families. She worked on Bozeman's case.
And within like an hour, someone from there was on site with us, Kelly, and gave us the rundown of what to do next. She had a couple McDonald's cheeseburgers and some leashes in case we saw him to get him on the leash real quick.
Bozeman was lost in the woods of Dover.
It broke my heart. Absolutely broke my heart. We kind of camped out in the town of Dover for like 6 days. We were sleeping in our car, hoping he'd come back. That was one of the things that they recommended to us, stay nearby your car.
McPherson set up a humane trap equipped with a motion detecting camera and food to lure Bozeman, who had been spotted in the area. Seamus here demonstrates how the setup works.
Our philosophy is to never apply pressure to a lost dog. We believe that lost dogs that are feeling pressured make bad decisions, and that's when bad things happen.
Hi, little fella.
In a matter of days, Bozeman made it to the trap, and this case had a happy ending.
It was pretty exciting. It was one of the worst weeks of our lives, and to kind of one of the best moments of our lives, really.
At first, you have to be the steady in the storm. So you're kind of like the school teacher and you're telling them the steps to take. And by the time you get to the third or fourth day, you're almost like family.
And Missing Dogs Massachusetts is looking for more volunteers, especially from the Boston area.
And they're willing to train anyone who wants to help. They especially need volunteers for the overnight shift because, interestingly, that's most often when the dogs will come back to those humane cages or set off the motion detection cameras. So they'll train you, and they really want you to work overnights.
Sounds great. Still to come, the city of Boston's eyes and ears.